Good evening, everyone. We're going to go over how to make use of our undercoins that we grab from delves, which is basically the passive currency you get for completing any tier 4 or higher delves, and what we can actually spend those on. So we're going to be looking at what item specifically is going to be able to sell in the auction house. And the downfall of this strategy is that you have to wait for it to sell, but in my opinion, it is definitely well worth it. So right now, undercoins are being gathered from either your treasure maps, the bountiful delves, and the and any tier 4 or higher, right? So I've ran quite a few, and between all my characters, I've had well over 10,000 just passively collecting the other undercoins, and I have not really utilized them at all. There is one NPC, if you see here, we have Bronzebeard right here, and we got this Murloc, basically. You're going to talk to him, and what we're looking at is Sir Shady Jr., right? So we're going to want to eventually, when we can afford it, buy this Sir Shady Jr. guy, and we're going to put it on the auction house. Right now, for example, I will show you over here. So I play on the realm Kel'Thuzad, and right now, Sir Shady is selling for about 400k, and right now, as you can see, there's 3 of them all selling for 400k. And you're going to be wanting to sell these. Now, where you want to try and maximize your profit is, instead of selling it on your server, let's say on your server you have 10 people selling them, and each one is a decrease from the last. So you're selling it for 100k or even 25k, let's say. Gotten the Sir Shady pet, you're going to bring up your pet tab, you're going to end up learning it, and you're going to put it into a cage. When you've put it into a cage, it's going to put it as an item slot in your inventory. When you have it in your item slot, you're going to want to go to your bank and your warband and put it inside your warband. You can put any pets caged into your warband, and you can go on whatever server. We're going to utilize a website called undermine.exchange. The website is listed down below if you're interested. And what we're going to be able to do is type in Sir Shady at the top, and we can click whatever server, it doesn't matter. So when we go to the server, you're going to be brought to this page here. For this server, Agwin, right now, the median sell price is 500k, which is 100k more than mine, so I could actually make 100,000 more than normal. And then if you scroll down to the very bottom, you can sort it through prices, and right now, Coltiris has 2 of them selling for 2 million. Now, here's the downside, right? Are you going to be able to sell it for that much? Probably not. As you can see, others have actually been bought through this. For example, here, this did have one. It's already bought out for 800k, which is double the price on my server. So what you're going to want to do is create an account on that server that you plan to sell it on, and then post it up in that one. You can then use your warbank to put the money in, so that way your account now has all the money that's listed in your warband. It's going to be an easy way to gather gold up kind of efficiently, and especially if you don't plan on using your undercoins. One thing I do want to point out with your undercoins, there's not many things that you could really use them for other than toys, restored coffer keys, and gear, essentially, to gear up your ults. But I don't think it's worth it personally. I think this is a much better use to use your undercoins, is trying to grab this pet and selling it. And you can do that as many times as you want, an easy farm, just continuously doing delves. And at the same time, what you guys could be doing is farming for Profaned Tinderboxes. Right now, Profaned Tinderboxes are selling for about 10k roughly. It depends on the server. And if we search up Profaned Tinderbox right now, they're selling here for 8k is the median price. If you go down here on the side, everywhere is selling them for 10k a lot of the time. My server sells it for about 10k. But they get bought out pretty quick because it's for an enchanting regent. Now, the thing with Profaned Tinderboxes is that you get them through running delves. You have to run delves in order to get Profaned Tinderboxes. To get undercoins, like I said, you had to run tier 4s. For Profaned Tinderboxes, you only have to run tier 1s, and it's in the Nightfall Sanctum, which is located in Hallowfall, right here on the map. You're going to want to run this and run tier 1 delves rapidly, as quickly as possible. You can do a full run in maybe 3 minutes. It's pretty quick. It depends if you have more gear. The more gear you are, the easier it's going to be, obviously, but it's going to help you out a lot. And if you want to try and knock out 2 birds, 1 stone, you can try and attempt to go for the Profaned Tinderboxes and Undercoins at the same time. The issue with that is it's a lot faster to run tier 1s than it is a tier 4 or higher to get more Undercoins that way. You're better off, if you're only trying to farm Profaned Tinderboxes, you're better off just running a tier 1. You're going to get gold a lot quicker than that. I will say, as far as running your Profane Tinderboxes, you don't get one every single time. You probably get one every 3 to 4 runs, which if you did that math real quick, you can get about 6 almost on average in an hour, which is 60k gold an hour, which isn't a bad return. Another thing you can do is utilize Brand to gather resources. He can mine and gather herbs for you in the meantime, and there's a very small chance of getting a Profane Tinderbox that way. I read somewhere where somebody got one in about 60 attempts of something being gathered, and roughly 2 to 3 nodes spawn for him to gather in each delve, and if that math makes about 30 each run. So you did about 30 for one tinderbox. That's a lot of runs for one tinderbox off the gathering, but hey, it's still a potential, and if you want to take the extra time to get to the nodes, have him gather it, it might be worth it. That is how we're going to make gold, through utilizing delves. Getting that Sir Shady pet is definitely going to be the way to do it, and then farming Profane Tinderboxes in the Nightfall Sanctum, running tier 1s consistently. Remember, you have to run tier 4s at least for the Undercoins, and if you have a map, you're just going to get more Undercoins that way. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If this helped you out, please the YouTube gods, and like always, have a good one.